Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. This is part 11 of presentation by myself, Brahmadeshan Narsimhaiyar Venkataraman, on INFLAPRO and systematic withdrawal plan. In this session, we will cover LIC Jeevan 7 letters. We had been discussing about LIC Jeevan 6 equivalent to LIC option 1. Let us continue with the demo of all options of Jeevan 7, the latest as of February 2022 this year. Let us go to the browser and start typing binvenkat.com. And now look for LIC permission and go to the LIC menu. We have already seen for this LIC Jeevan 6 for age 60, that is 8,700 rupees. We have already seen it. Now we will look into for all options of Jeevan 7 for the age of 45 years entrant, and where rates are varying from 5.57 to 6.616, and it has gotten incentive. If the investment is more than 5 lakhs rupees to less than 10 lakhs rupees, then it will be 1 rupee 25 paisa per 1000 of the investment. This will add up into the return. Anyhow, we will, and for 25 lakh it is there. Let us keep a figure of 25 lakhs in the input menu, make it to 25, and let us make this life expectancy to maximum years, that is 100 years, we will make it. That is done by clicking onto this and going back. Now we have got changed to 100 years, and this we can leave it, this inflation percentage we can leave it as 10%. No problem. Now let us start clicking one by one. 6.616. For Jeevan 7 option 1, we have got a figure of this thing from for an investment of 25 lakhs, and rate of return we calculated is maximum rate of interest. That is the internal rate of interest that is burden to LIC is maximum of 6.635%. It goes up to age 100 and so on. The interest percentage is 6.8355%. Now we will go back and continue the next option. For this, the rates will be different. For the same 25 lakhs rupees, and the rate of return is calculated to be 6.5559, etc. Let us try other option. That is option 3. Option 3 is with return of purchase price. See, whatever principal amount was there, 25 lakhs, that will be returned in the option 1. And we have got corresponding option 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 12. Let us try. Let us go to option 4. Option 4 is a special case wherein the return increases every year at the rate of 3%. See here, various options at inflation percent of 3% and interest rate of this calculated rate of interest is 6.92103. This is the maximum in all options for life expectancy up to 100 years. And there is no surrender value to this, there is without a return of purchase price. Option 5. The annuitant life expectancy is 100 years. After 100 years, let us say the spouse survives for another 15 years. Therefore, the total term has become 70 years for this option, and this also without return of purchase price. Here the interest calculator was 6.3514%. Let us try. Option 6. This 100% annuity is payable to the spouse after the death of the annuitant. See, for up to 100 years of the annuitant, we get a particular amount, and the same amount continues after for another 15 years until the death of the last survivor. In the INFLAPRO option, the increments are always proportional. There is 100% of the increment. Say in the previous case it is 50%. In the previous case, in the case of option 5, after the death of the annuitant, in the INFLAPRO cases, the person gets half the last amount with inflation protection, with additional inflation protection. Look at this. This is even higher than much higher than the conventional one. If you want to see, you can see hide these columns and see the corresponding figures. You will find for 100 years it's going at 100%, and here also increases. Now, after the death of the annuitant, from 101 years for another next 15 years, this is given at first installment is half of that, and subsequently increasing with the percentage given. Here, increasing percentage is 10% per annum. Option 6 we have seen. Option 7. See, in option 7, this is joint life. Either survivor get a fixed amount in the case of conventional one for the entire term, and entire term of both the people, that is husband at 100 years and wife at 15 years more, and the return of purchase price is there. That is, we get a surrender value or return at the end, nominee will get the return of the purchase price. In option 4, 5, 6 is the same as the death benefit is same as the conventional ones. In option 7, etc., death benefit is different. In the case of option 7, the death benefit is 5.33 crore for 25 lakhs rupees investment. Okay, let us now see, these are all having the incentives. See, what we have seen for the 25 lakhs is not 5875, it is 5955, that is 2 rupees 20 paisa increment are already there. 5.595 plus 575 plus this one. It becomes 5.795%. Okay. Another important thing I have noted is, see, in all this, any of these options you can take. Let us say this, If you click at the details of these options, any of the INFLAPRO option or conventional option, we get a audit table. This audit table explains what is the brought forward amount, that is the principal in the first year, and the closing balance after generating after generating an interest and payout at the stipulated values. This next year brought forward figure is equivalent to the closing balance of the previous year, and continue and so on. Let us see the let us see the summary of interest burden to LIC in the summary. Let us close it. It is time up. Let me continue about these pages in the next session. However, it is available in the PDF files. Let us continue in next session. The description box below contains also the link for PDF format of these pages, so that one can watch the figures leisurely and with more clarity. Thanks for watching. Request those not yet subscribe to please subscribe, comment and share. Thank you.